What's up, y'all? This your host right here, Leo Solomon, and my co-host right here,
Eric Rashad.
Alright, okay, my boy showing the vocals. We back at you with episode number 5, Beats and Politics. And it's a lot of interesting, as well as sad things that happened within this past week. I know brother John Singleton passed today. And just a legend, man. Just a legend, especially for Black Hollywood. I know you got a lot to say about it.
Oh yeah, a lot of movies we all grew up on.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, he really shaped a lot of our childhoods.
Yeah.
And I give him credit for a lot of things, a lot of reality of what a lot of African Americans what we live in. He brought it to screen. And man, just really shout out to that brother for painting the responsibilities of a black father.
We're gonna hit John now.
What's up?
We're gonna hit on John now.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want to go.
Oh, we could. It don't matter.
Let's get the
Other stuff out the way.
The ignorant stuff.
Yeah,
we'll
get the.
Cause John need a little bit more time.
He does. So he does.
Yeah.
It was an interesting thing that happened last week about the Madison dress code. The coonery continues. About the dress code, it was a parent that went up there to enroll her child. And shout out to that principal, Carlotta Brown. Hopefully I'm saying her name correctly. For setting the standard, for parental dress code, man, because I have me and my boy right here, we have a few friends as educators, and I was talking to my boy. He was telling me how, of course, he co-signs it, and he was telling me how he had this teacher and teacher and parent conference or whatever with this troubled child in his class, and he was telling me how the parent came in there with a wife beater on. The mom came in there with a wife beater on.
Now, you know what I'm about to ask, right?
Wait a minute. A wife beater on with no bra, with some booty shorts, ass cheeks hanging out at the bottom, okay, with the bonnet on. And you honestly, as a teacher, you honestly want me to talk to you, and you honestly want me to act like I'm not seeing what I'm seeing.
Okay, I read the story. I kind of been keeping up with it, but I haven't gotten the detail. Was the teacher a male or a woman?
Well, I'm talking about the teacher that I know. It's a guy. We both know.
No, that the lady came up there. She was meeting with a teacher.
No, she was coming up there to enroll her child.
Oh, enroll the child. Okay.
And she came up there with just like a t-shirt, basically a t-shirt. Basically referred it as a dress. You know what I'm saying? So basically it was a long t-shirt with some slippers, with a bonnet on, and just looking very poverty-ish. And, looking very poverty-stricken-ish. And I hate saying that about my people, man, but that's just, it's terrible. It's sad because a lot of people was upset with her, with the principal, with enforcing the parental dress code at the school.
Yeah, I don't blame her, to be honest with you. I don't blame her because the thing is, whoever this kid's mom is, I don't know. Can't speak for the kid, but if that was me,
you're doomed.
I'd be embarrassed.
I'm kidding.
Because I know this is probably like the wrong question to ask. Did she even look good?
Nah, man. Nah. Nah.
You seen a picture of her?
I seen a picture of her. She wasn't nothing to write home about.
Because if she was a bad mom, I don't think that story would have been no problem.
Nah, she wasn't like she wasn't a heavy set, big woman or whatever. She was like she maybe looked like 130, 140, small. But just the fact that she really had a t-shirt on, with some slippers and a bonnet on her head, going up there to the school talking about, You know how the women be doing that.
But
it's like, man.
But what about this though? And I'm gonna pose this. And this is a little.
Please don't try to play devil's advocate because this
I
is
am
one of
gonna,
those situations.
I am gonna play devil's advocate for a quick second. What about the grandma mom that's coming up there in the muumuu and her breasts all the way down to her knees?
Yeah, she need to go
with
home.
The house slippers.
She need to go take her ass home and change too. But I came all the way up here across town. All right, we'll take you.
But she had a muumuu on though. It's covering everything.
Nah, bro. Nobody need to see. Nobody need to see how far down they go, bro. Nah, that ain't.
How far down they go?
Nah. You gotta get dressed, dog. I'm sorry. Like, it's just one of those situations where you can't play devil's advocate. But a lot of people are like, well, what about if it was an emergency? And it's like,
you know what? If it's an emergency
and you gotta pick up your child, that's probably,
or they sick or something, or something happened, and you just in the middle of, oh, I just got out the shower, I just need to hurry up and get there. Then I can excuse that. But if you come in just to register, that means she's like, you know what? I don't care what these people look like. I don't care. I'm going to come up here like this. I'm about to get you in school, and it's about to be whatever.
Yeah.
Like, she had no respect for, me looking at it, she had no respect for her kids or herself.
Yeah. I mean, because that's embarrassing, man. Like, you know, especially, you know, I was telling y'all about my partner that's a school teacher or whatever. And
we should have had him come explain it this episode, but
yeah, that's true.
We'll get him on another one.
But you know, he came up there. He was telling me how you know, she made it harder for the child because when you come up there, you know, looking any kind of way, and people know that this is your mama, you know what I'm saying, looking like this, it's just people judge you. They're gonna judge you even harder. They're gonna be even more critical of you. It's not gonna help your case at all, you know. So when you got a mom coming up there with a white beat on, no bra, you know, breast hanging, tattooed all up, and I'm not gonna talk about people with tattoos, but
it's just the appearance of it. She could be probably a really good person, but you made yourself look like the stereotypical single black mother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I don't know if she's single or not, but you know.
But that's the stereotype.
You know what I'm saying?
You come up there by yourself, no dad, so people gonna automatically assume off the jump, oh yeah, she's a single mama, and her child has no hope. Yeah, man. And I appreciate the principal, man, for you know, trying to improve the standard. My bad. Yeah. Trying to improve the standard at that school because I was looking at, you know, the attack of the woke niggas, you know. Well, you know, that's the oppressor that want to make you conform to what the oppressor. And I'm like, nigga. So putting on some clothes, looking presentable is a part of the oppressor brainwashing us. Like, you that woke to where you don't want to put on no decent clothes, nigga.
Well, them niggas don't comb their hair. And most of them live at home with their mom.
A lot of them woke dudes,
and
though.
They broke.
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't trying. I'm not trying to talk
down
on nobody.
They be finding any excuse to not celebrate holidays.
Exactly. We're like, you just say you ain't got no money.
Yeah, you can't afford Christmas gifts. Yeah, or Easter eggs.
Dang, bro.
Or firecrackers.
I mean, I don't celebrate Easter, but still, I mean, just for the most part, like, they try to justify.
Well, you know, the white man did it. Like, when all else fails, Eric, the white man did it.
The white man did it. He did do it.
Yeah, dog. But shout out to the MVP of the week, man, Carlotta Brown. You know, we definitely support you over here on Beats and Politics with the parental dress code.
She remind me of, I mean, I ain't saying she's going that far, but kind of like, she's just basically trying to set a standard for the kids. Exactly. And the parent comes in probably changing everything that she's trying to stand a standard for. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to try to fix what's at home, but at least they can see something somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing is, bro, like, they remodeled the school.
Yeah, I seen
the school is nice. So why not come in there with a new mind frame, with a new mindset? Yeah. You know, just a whole intent of the change of culture, of appearance, you know. There's nothing wrong with starting small and leading up to the higher, you know, things that, you know, it starts off from dress code to now we're gonna focus on even more important things. We're gonna focus on getting these test scores up. We're gonna work on getting the school up to
process.
the educational standard from borderline passing to exceeding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I salute to that school system, man, and the people that's behind her, that's backing her.
Yeah, but you know what? Like back in the day in school, I remember I was in middle school, and I didn't like him. I forget his name. Dang, I can't think.
He was
of
a
his
teacher.
Name. He was my. I went to Missouri City, so
Yeah.
But he was the principal, Mister. God, dog, I can't think of his name. But if anybody that went to Mo City, they know him. He always tried to make people tuck the shirt in, try to present yourself well.
It was like that at Lake Olympia too.
It was like I can't think of his name, but man, the dude at that time point, I'm like, what is this dude trying to make us look like nerds and dress neat and all that stuff? You know, middle school, you just wore the nice stuff, but you really didn't care. But now I think back on it and I look on it, he was trying to make us look presentable and basically show us a way of life once we get older.
Yeah.
Make yourself look presentable.
Yeah, I remember our football coaches. That's good you said that, bro. You made me think about this. We had football coaches, even in high school. You remember that? Yeah. If you don't wear a dress shirt and some dress pants or some khakis, you're not gonna play. You know what I'm saying? Which we all know was BS because we was like, I was running back. This was fullback. We was like them niggas.
They want you to dress nice on
yeah.
I got it.
So they would try to make it seem like you're not gonna play, and I'm like, yeah, right. I know I'm gonna play, but
I'm not gonna play, coach.
For real. So, but I mean, just looking back at it, the mindset for is, trying to have us prepared for life. It prepared us, bro. Just looking back at it. But at that time, it's like, man, I gotta go home, get a dress shirt, gotta iron it, gotta this and that. But it helps you prep for life because when you're done with school, when you graduate college or whatever, now it's time to interview for jobs. You gotta put on that dress shirt, you gotta put on those khakis. You know what I'm saying? So it was especially for a lot of guys, that we played ball with that didn't have fathers.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, it goes a step further with the whole parental dress code at Madison High School, man. So
salute to you, Miss Carletta Brown.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah.
So okay, let's go and get into it, man. It's kind of a sad. Well, no, it is. It's a sad day in the film. Industry. I would say black film industry.
Yeah.
Because one of the great black producers. Directors, John Singleton passed today at 51 years old.
Yeah, young, dog.
Yeah, young, really young.
Hey, man, before we even get into it even more, black men, and I gotta practice what I preach as well. We can't be afraid to go get checked. You know what I'm saying? To go get our physicals. We gotta stop being prideful. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a black man, if you're a black father. You a husband or even a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like, to a young lady or whatever, you got people depending on you, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be too prideful to get a physical, man. I mean, 51 years old though.
Yeah, man. That's why I like, cause I can kind of understand that standpoint. Some people just afraid to go get a physical. I remember last year I went to go get one and I was like, man, I'm just worried about what I'm gonna hear, but the thing is, it's like find out now, take care of yourself now.
Yeah. And you can never be too busy.
Yeah, and just looking from his pictures at John Singleton, I'm not trying to prejudge nothing, but it looked like he was, prior to I guess his stroke, he looked like he was looked like it was hard. You know what I'm saying? Looked like
life was hard on him.
Yeah, like not saying life was hard, but more so like he was doing a lot. Looked like he wasn't getting any rest.
And that's that Hollywood, man.
Exactly.
When you trying to, because John Singleton, he was really big in the 90s.
Yeah,
it was the late 80s too, right? Did he have
more
any movies
so
in the late
90s?
But yeah, more so in the 90s for his black films. Man, he ran the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Killed the 90s.
And had some early 2000 hits movies. You know what I'm saying? That really broke the scale. But for the 90s, he ran the 90s, and a lot. I have a buddy that write films and write little scripts or whatever. it can get restless. Now that you say that, with those film directors, and because a lot of them, they're always writing scripts, especially when they ain't have a hit movie in a while. Hollywood pushes them to the back, so they're writing scripts and stuff, writing movie ideas, trying to land their next big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit up here and assume that was what he was going through.
But that's part of it. When you're in that
Kind of makes sense.
entertainment world, man, a lot of people don't get this.
Yeah,
man.
and you fight to stay relevant.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So,
but I mean, John Singleton, I don't think he had to really fight for it, because you look at all the classics. I'm gonna just name a few. Just Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
High Learning. Classic.
Man, it is.
Let's name another one. Rosewood.
Man.
Definitely a classic.
Classic, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and a lot of people don't even know that was a true story.
Exactly. Like, but the simple fact that he did classic movies, man. Like, so I think the biggest thing is too with John Singleton, his movies had some of the best soundtracks too.
Yeah.
Soundtracks of music.
I mean, he worked with like amazing artists, bro. Like, of course the Pac era.
Yep. Tupac, Janet.
Snoop, Janet. Yeah, yeah. So he had like the soundtracks of the movies went platinum.
Yeah, the soundtrack. Let me look at the soundtrack to Boys to Boys.
Yeah, Boys to Men. Like a lot of those '90s R&B groups, them groups R&B we was talking about last week. Man, he was around some talented.
Let me look at the soundtrack listing for Boys in the Hood, though.
Okay.
Like, you got Ice Cube in there. You got a lot of rappers. MCA.
Yeah. Dang. MCA. Yeah. Chia. You remember that? That boy used his catchphrase.
Let me look at this soundtrack. Dang, dude. Hold on. So, just all the people he had on here, dude. He had on the Boys in the Hood soundtrack, Ice Cube, Tevin Campbell, Chubb Rock, Yo Yo, Tony Tone, Me and You, which was a classic in the movie.
That's gonna look. Oh man,
when that Me and You came on, bro.
Man.
So you got High Five, Two Live Crew, Too Short,
Dang.
Quincy Jones.
Come on, bro.
And for people that know this, Stanley Clarke, pretty much, one of the older artists, but still, it's like you look at the soundtracks that he had, like with the movies he went along with. It's just like he was part of the culture for music too. If you think about it, just for hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Based off the movies, like what black person hasn't seen Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying,
bro? It's a lot of black people that need their black card revoked.
Why?
Dog, it's like a lot of black movies. If you ain't seen movies like Friday, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice. Who did Poetic Justice?
He did.
He did that too, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Like Above the Rim. Like, bro, if you ain't seen those type of movies, it's like, yeah, we gonna have to put you on a rocket and
I'm gonna put my wife on blast. She ain't seen some of the movies. She didn't see New Jack City until she was older.
I got a problem with you.
Oh no, I made her watch it.
Okay.
Like, you gonna watch these movies?
You gonna get caught up with your blackness, for real. So, but you know what, man? It also upsets me, this whole situation, because I don't understand, bro. It's like I was looking at Vlad TV earlier, and they were talking about comedians, and I'm sure you noticed this, but they talk about how they only allow one black person in the door at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's so true, bro. Like when you really look at the history. He was interviewing what's that comedian name? He was real big at first, but he lost a lot of weight. Not Bruce.
Talking about God, dog. I know you.
And he breathe. He talked like he wheezing.
Oh God, I know him. He funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that dude's name. But anyway, he was being interviewed, and he was like, "Yeah, man." He was talking about Kevin Hart. He wasn't saying nothing bad about Kevin Hart, but he was like, "Yeah, Hollywood only allows one in the door at a time," and basically, Hollywood only allows one comedian, one director, you know what I'm saying? One of every different, styles
Yeah.
at a time. And
Lavelle Crawford.
yeah, Lavelle Crawford.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's true. Because
You're right. Because every major comic had their time where it was just no other black comic.
you see what I'm saying?
Mike Epps.
Yeah. Cat Williams.
Williams.
Kevin Hart. Eddie Murphy.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's like, but you got all
Martin.
these. Yeah. So, but you got, and it upsets me thinking about John Singleton, bro, because you mean to tell me there's no other young brother like ourselves, like up to date right now, that have all these, movie ideas that's similar to him, that's similar to John Singleton. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
the one I would say that is
I know Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, him. But
Yeah.
I would say if you want to say the next John Singleton or close to him would be F. Gary Gray.
Yeah.
Because think about the movies he made.
That's more serious.
Friday, Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
He did Friday, Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah.
Set It Off.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
That's why I can say the
classics.
Negotiator.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
but you see what I'm saying though? They only let because the big juggernaut right now for his black film director is Tyler Perry.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Tyler created his own lane, though, if you think about it.
Yeah, you're right. He started this stage plays.
The stage plays.
Okay.
I mean, he went into, and he really bought, if you think about it, he bought that stage play to the big screen.
Okay.
And that was
right.
That was his lane. But just like you said, though, he had his moment, too, in time, where he was the hot director. Just like at one time, Spike was the hot director at one time.
Will Packer. But
Exactly.
it's crazy, though. It's frustrating, bro, because it's like, why can't they let all of us, or a certain amount of us, in the door at the same time? Why just one at a time, or one per certain era? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, this gonna kind of tie into what you're talking about. So I read an article about Ice Cube and LL Cool J trying to buy some sports networks. And basically, they was being blocked from doing it.
Being shut out.
They're being shut out from doing it. And
it's like y'all got, white society, like y'all folks, like y'all got all this access.
That tells you that
all of this resource too. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what I'm getting to. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
With the passing of John Singleton, it's I'm not gonna say it's a loss of an era. You know what I'm saying? But it just it really hurts. I'm not gonna say it hurts black society, but it really cripples us. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like the film industry.
Well, I mean, in a sense, not so much, because one of the people we have in great black film directors, you got the Ryan Cooglers.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
you know
we got the future. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that's the future, but that's the only one. You got Will Packer.
Yeah.
But
you see how we can count on
it's only a handful.
Yeah.
We need more, and we need to, because it's more stories that need to be told.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad you said that, dog. It's so, man, I was looking at it's this one film director. He's trying to do a film about Mansa Musa.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, the richest black man ever.
Yep.
That was bigger than Julius Caesar.
Yep.
He was just.
They won't tell that, though.
They won't tell that story, bro. It's another, like Black History superhero movies that a lot of directors want to make and want to bring to film, but they just block it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think another thing too, a lot of the.
But we can get all these slave films though, and
I say a lot of the black superstars or the black people need to get behind these, these young directors.
That is true, bro.
Like one thing I do have I like Will Smith, what he did. He's getting behind the young film director that's making Bel Air.
Yeah, I saw interview on that.
Yeah.
Did you know that was just a trailer? The dude wasn't
Yeah,
even.
that was just a trailer, but
Yeah.
now it's just
It
it's
sparked Will Smith like, hey,
yeah.
look, we gonna have to do this movie.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, well, I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if it's a movie from what I looking at it. I think they're gonna do like
A series.
a
Or something?
series.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
wow.
So
So for what my boy he just mentioned, if y'all don't know this, if you can, after you view this podcast or whatever, you get a little break. Look at Fresh Prince of Bel-Air trailer.
I'm gonna put the link in the
Oh, okay,
description.
okay. And when you see it, it was the guy's intention, to just kind of put out something interesting to kind of spark the idea. But when you watch the trailer, I mean, bro, it was very well shot.
Yep.
I mean, amazing movie quality.
Amazing.
Amazing. And the actors that he had in it, I mean, even though it's just a trailer, they look like they did a pretty good, believable job in
And
it. It was
whoever-
not corny or amateurish or nothing.
He had Uncle Phil on there. Whoever the uncle, it looked just like Uncle Phil, or sounded more so like Uncle
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, he had all the characters from Fresh Prince in place. He had the Carlton, Uncle Phil, Vivian, the Jazzy Jeff in there.
yeah, Jazz. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and Will's mom.
Yeah.
Man, just check it out though.
But I was looking at he did one thing I gotta say, the mom looked pretty young though. I don't know if you saw the trailer. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, you know, Anvil kind of look young in the series too.
With the
so.
little dancing outfit. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the other Vivian too.
Oh, the
Not
light
Vivian
skin Viv. Okay.
Yeah, not dark skin.
I like dark skin Viv better though.
You know, ooh, that's a whole nother topic. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one quick break and we'll be back with more Beats and Politics. All right, guys, we're back. More Beats and Politics, and we were just talking about John Singleton. We're just talking about just how the industry, how he just really his music really shaped black culture too.
Yeah.
And also the music too. He always had the artists. He always had artists really with a lot of his films, like from Baby Boy with Tyrese, Snoop Dogg, Poetic Justice, Janet, Tupac, Boys in the Hood. You had Ice Cube. Then you had some other rappers in there. So
and he opened the door for a lot of people too, man.
Yeah, he opened the door for a lot of people, man.
Yeah. Of course, I got a lot of family out there in Cali, and they were just kind of telling me the background of where he would shoot films. He actually shot shot a lot of the films in the neighborhood. Literally in Compton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was at my aunt's house out there in Compton, and she was like, "Yeah, man, that house over there, that's where they shot Training Day, and they shot another part of Training Day over here, and but I know he didn't shoot Training Day, but I know, Singleton didn't shoot Training Day, but like the houses, like Friday, all the movies that you see, those Baby Boy, he shot it in Compton. You know what I'm saying? And he really stuck to bringing people in. How it was. For us that life. You know what I'm saying? He didn't bring no fairy tale. He didn't paint no false narrative.
He gave you the real.
Yeah.
Especially with Boys in the Hood, though.
Yeah. And Baby Boy.
Yep.
Just like the dynamic how Tyrese hated, Ving Rhames for cooking naked in the kitchen. But in the end, he was like, "Hey, give me that gun."
But that's that's still a narrative till today.
Yeah.
With young kids and stuff like that. So just like you said, I like how he really painted a real picture.
Yeah.
Of society, but he also, what I did like about with Boys in the Hood, even though there was tragedy, is always a success story behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is crazy, bro. I'm glad you said Boys in the Hood. The my coach in college or whatever, he's from Compton, and he was telling me, did you know that kid, what's the guy name that played Ricky?
Oh, Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut. He was like, Ricky in that movie, it was really a tribute role. And I was like, what you mean tribute? He really showed me a picture of the actual kid that actually got killed. Past it, I mean, it literally the way it was in the movie. John Singleton really did like a tribute role for this young man. He was really killed before, like
going to college
when he was getting ready to go to college. So I think the kid signed to UCLA. He was gonna dope, good running back. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah, see, like little fun facts like that, though. Yeah. So, and he really, made time to really just like put a little tribute out there for the little kid. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's what make it. That's what make it even more.
Yeah. And just like how the mama got the SAT scores, that weekend he was killed. Like this really happened, but he put it in his film. You know what I'm saying, to show how that type of stuff really happens.
Man.
And it's sad, bro. Like, but I mean, that's why I say it's little gems like that John Singleton really put out in his art that a lot of us don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, you could tell by a lot of the films that he produced from just like Poetic Justice. That's another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I liked about it was, and a lot of people don't give Poetic Justice credit just because of the focus on Janet and Tupac.
Yeah.
But Tupac was a single father taking care of his daughter.
See what I'm saying?
But people don't talk about that.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
I was talking about that with Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Just that image, he really uplifted the black fatherhood. There are men out there that's taking care of.
Yeah, Tupac really played a role. If you really look at Poetic Justice, he was really a black man working to take care of his family.
Yeah.
Take care of his daughter, take her out of a broken home where the daughter was with her mother. She was on drugs. All kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But he worked at the post office trying to make sure he could provide a living for his daughter.
Yeah.
But people don't talk about that movie.
Lawrence Fishburne, same thing.
Yeah.
Look, I know you're not gonna really raise him the way my son should be raised. So let me get him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that type of stuff really happens.
Yep.
But it's not highlighted enough.
Yeah, he portrayed where the black father wasn't an absentee. He made it to where the black father was there.
Yeah.
Now, and Baby Boy was a little bit different. Yeah, Melvin was from the streets.
Yeah.
But Melvin did something for Tyrese to where, okay, I ain't your father, but I got you, though.
He showed the growth.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I respect about a lot of John Singleton films.
Yeah. He invested his time with black society, portraying black society in a good way, evolving his characters.
Exactly.
In these black films. And that's the thing that I'm going to really miss. I was looking at an interview. I can't remember if he was on Breakfast Club or interviewing with Sway. I think it was with Sway that he had an interview with, and you could tell he was real frustrated with Hollywood because I think somebody asked him. I think one of the interns asked him, why aren't we getting those type of films anymore? It's like literally cold turkey, bro. Like we don't get any films like that, at all.
We don't.
I mean, not even like the straight to Netflix or straight to Blu-ray, DVD. You know what I'm saying? Movies or whatever.
I mean, let's dissect some more movies. Let's talk about Higher Learning.
The racism.
Talking about racism, how it's really blatant in every aspect of life, from little kids all the way up to even in college level.
Yeah.
But one thing I liked about parts of thinking about Higher Learning was the professor that was trying to help.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Trying to instill the wisdom and knowledge in the young man to be successful in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was rejecting it, but eventually he got it.
What was the professor? That was Lawrence Fishburne.
That was Lawrence Fishburne. He was playing, I forget the professor's name he was playing.
We get it, though.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that imagery that John Singleton put in his movies.
Wow, I didn't think about that,
Think
bro.
about
That's
that.
good. Yeah.
He's a young kid, track scholarship, coming from nowhere, basically trying to make something of his life.
And I'm not finna just give you no A.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna work for it. You're gonna earn it. You're gonna be smart about it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the wisdom and knowledge you need to be successful in life. He portrayed that in a lot of
He really highlighted black men in a good way. But he also had, the people that played the thug roles.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But he was realistic.
Yeah.
You got some on this side of the track, and you got some on this side of the track.
Well, let's take a look at Hustle and Flow.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you know what I mean?
Another classic movie. But think about it. He was a pimp. $2 pimp trying to make it, but he felt like, you know what? It's another way for me to get out this pimping game.
Yeah.
And I could do the music to get myself out of it. He had a vision,
a
dream to get out of it. Yeah, he did some things along the way that he wasn't proud of, but the simple fact, his whole motive was, I can do this.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be pimping no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It showed him getting out of that lifestyle.
Yet he went to jail, but he made a sacrifice to say, you know what, I'm going to get heard by any means necessary.
Yeah. But you know what, though? John Singleton really broke the lid off of showing how anybody can be a rapper.
Yes.
Ain't that crazy? Terrence Howard, bro. Like,
whoop that trick.
Get him. Whoop that. I mean, and it was like people was really jamming it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you had to remind yourself, damn, this is Terrence Howard. And it really shows you how anybody can be a rapper.
Yep. And then John Singleton, I'm going to just say this, and I know we're talking about him a lot, but you got to understand how much of the culture he touched.
Yeah.
He was one of the,
he's big, bro.
He was one of the director producers for Too Fast, Too Furious, the second Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. But you know what though? I want to correct you on something, but not correct you. I want you to know, I want you to understand, ain't nothing wrong with us talking about them with the amount of time that we talking about them, because you know how it is in society. Nobody really pays attention to how powerful you were, or you were until you're gone, right? You know what I'm saying?
We don't give people their flowers
while they're here. And now watch how people are gonna do all their research and see how big he truly was, how important he was to black society.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Some of my favorite movies he did, so that's no question about it. So if I had to say my favorite black producers or just directors, film directors, if you're saying, he's gonna be one of them.
Yeah, he is.
Before he died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would have been one of them.
Yeah.
Because think of all the great movies he had.
He had too. He got too many classics, bro.
Too many. A lot of hood classics and a lot of just classics. Period. They don't even have to be hood classics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They classics. Period. Like,
and he did some great just movies.
That's what I'm saying. He did Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
That's an empire in itself.
Yeah.
He did Four Brothers.
That was a good movie.
That was an amazing movie.
Yeah. I think that was slept on too.
Yep.
I like that in Four Brothers, how he showed from four different backgrounds, black and white. You know what I'm saying?
But one of the best rap movies he did, 8 Mile.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
8 Mile's a classic too.
Yeah, showing Eminem's come up. Yeah.
Man, like.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a lot. Like, I'm looking at some of these. He did TV shows. Let's look at the TV shows. I didn't know that. He stumbled upon. So, I'm going to say the best party, and I watched it too.
Yeah.
He did Snowfall.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I just started watching that too, bro. I'm late, but yeah.
Amazing, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he gave us a lot.
Yeah. I got to get into season. How many seasons it got so far? Is it 3 or 2? I only watched 1.
I think it's 3. I'm like, right. Let me see.
I need to get caught up though.
Snowfall's dope, man. Like,
yeah.
Man, it's talking about LA in the 80s, pretty much. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. So I already know that's Yeah, I already know season 2 and season 3 gonna be
So it's like, man, it's like I feel what you're saying, but he's given us so much. We need to appreciate all the stuff that he's given us. You know what I'm saying? He's given us so many classics, so
Yeah.
many great messages about black men. But that's one of
Yeah.
the biggest things I can take away
Yeah.
from it, that he always made it to where the black man, or just say the black father, made him relevant in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Made him so important that we need. It's basically saying we need black fathers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just sad to me. It's just sad to me because it's like with his passing, it's kind of like the end of a dynasty.
Yeah, but I
Because,
mean that's why we got the new wave of
but see the thing,
directors.
and it's good we got the new wave though. But just
they?
by looking at the Sway interview, he was basically talking about how Hollywood has kind of shut out the reality of those type of movies ever being developed or even given an opportunity or given a budget again. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get plenty of Ryan Coogler and other black directors. What's the other guy? Lee Daniels
Lee Daniels,
and Will
Will Packer.
Packer. Yeah, we'll get that. But for as reality of what African Americans got to deal with, you know what I'm saying? We won't get that again.
Yeah, I say the only director right now that can give us that possibly is, even though he's made comedy movies, but he's made serious movies too, is F. Gary Gray. That's the only person I can think of because he's made those type of movies before too.
And you know what? And this is the thing that irritates me because I don't want to change the conversation because, like Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele, he's came out with Us and Get Out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the messages that he put in the movies, he's basically put in a position where he can only create movies where he can put messages in it. It can't just be direct.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I think we missed that whole point. He's the only guy right now I think that can give us those direct movies too.
Yeah.
Because he's not afraid to push the envelope, in which we see in these past movies from Us.
And he's pushing the envelope, but he's pushing it because he can only do it through messages.
Yeah, he has to. It kind of has to be almost in secret. Like you have to decipher what we're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But he's doing it.
And we got to sit around and talk about it. Yeah, this part meant this.
Yeah.
This part meant that. You know what I'm saying?
I
definitely give him credit. Yeah,
he's
most
doing
definitely.
it. Like I think he's gonna give us those type of movies soon.
Yeah.
When, I don't know. But I
Yeah.
think he's gonna give it to us, like where it's gonna be directing in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of seeing slave movies.
Man.
I'm tired of seeing movies about single black women and the male is not there.
Yeah.
Because they always depicting like that's the majority, and really that's not the majority.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
It's not. It's some fathers that are in their kids' life that may not be with their mother, and it's some fathers that are married to their wife, and they're taking care of their kids. But that image is never portrayed. It's always society or most movies to where the black man, he's struggling.
Yeah.
He can't get over.
Yeah.
Like even though it's a classic, I hate Good Times. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't even like watching the show.
Yeah.
Because that's not what all of us
It
are about.
frustrates me. It really does.
You know what
I
I'm
feel you
saying?
on that, bro.
Like that ain't what it is.
That's
you
a
know what I'm
depressing ass show. It really is. And a movie that I refuse to even watch. I refuse to watch Fences.
I watched that movie. It was a good movie, but man,
I don't want to see the struggle, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. Okay, we not gonna give y'all niggas slave movies, but we gonna give y'all niggas struggling movies.
But you gotta watch it. You gotta watch Fences because I ain't gonna tell you so much, but it was one of the things in Fences that most black men don't like to deal with. So I ain't gonna say what it is. You just got to watch it.
Eric, if I watch it and if I don't like it, you gonna have to give me $20.
No, I'm saying I took it from an aspect of where most black men don't like to deal with, and you will understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
After you watch it.
Okay.
Because it's talking about certain things, but it was something that the father never dealt with.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I might watch it.
Well, watch it, dog. And I ain't giving you 20 if you don't like it either.
Man, whatever, dog. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Shout out to John Singleton.
Yeah,
Buddy.
man. R.I.P. to John Singleton.
Probably one of the best black film directors ever. So
biggest risk takers.
Yeah. Between him, Spike Lee.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
Him and Spike Lee,
I like Spike did it. Like a lot of his movies was trash from that area to where he wasn't doing. He was just trying to make some movies.
Yeah,
but he did it with Black Klansman though.
Yeah,
he did it with Black Klansman. I got to give it back. So Spike, you need to start making more better movies like Black Klansman, or something else. Because prior to Black Klansman, that ain't it, bro.
Yeah,
that ain't it.
Yeah.
Ain't it. I mean,
what's the other movie? What's that movie he had? Chicago.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it because a lot of people was.
That was the name of it though, right?
I don't know what it was. A lot of people from Chicago felt like it wasn't portrayed right.
Oh yeah,
that's
why that. They was mad.
It didn't get a lot of
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of steam about it. But
I remember that.
But all his prior movies, like back in the day, you got like
Do the Right Thing,
Do the Right Thing, Mo Better Blues, Girl
Malcolm
Six,
X. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X. Like we need those.
Yeah, bro.
We need those, Spike.
Yeah, but see, that's the frustrating thing, bro. Hollywood. They won't really.
Man, Spike got the entry into Hollywood.
Yeah, he does.
He does. Like he's made.
He has room where you can take a chance on him.
He made studios a lot of money. Film studios a lot of money. Why would they not let him in? Especially with Black Klansman did so well.
That did resurrect the.
So we need those movies, man.
Yeah.
If he for the culture, he for the people.
That's true.
And he want people to see a different side. Like I never liked how he talked so bad about Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that either. We already don't have enough black movie directors.
Yeah. Now I was happy he got that. He won his award. Though.
Yeah.
He won his Oscar finally.
Yeah, but the thing that frustrated me about that is for him to go at Tyler Perry, that was kind of whack. Cause I'm like, bro, it's not many of y'all that they give opportunities
Exactly,
anyway.
Man. Don't.
So you need to be building bridges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes I think his whole sentiment about that, sometimes Tyler does water down the black man too.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of emasculate the black man sometimes. I'm not going to even lie to you. Just you think about some of his movies. Come on now.
Yeah, true.
So, but I mean, he had good messages, but sometimes Tyler kind of
yeah, I mean,
kind of make the black man look kind of weak, bro.
Yeah, what was that? With those, was it not Oprah wasn't in this? Was it 4 Girls or something?
Oh, you talking about Daddy's Girls?
No, not Daddy's Girls. It's this one movie where it showed like 4 different or 5 different scenarios of women, and they all came together at the end.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. For Color Girls.
For Color Girls. I said 4 Girls. Yeah.
For Color
Girls. Yeah. That. A lot of men felt the type of way. You know what I'm saying?
It made the black man look really horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing about it happens though.
Yeah.
I gotta give him that. It does happen, but that
was a simp movie right there.
Yeah, balance it out a little bit, Tyler. Balance it out a little bit, man.
Yeah. Give us a movie with 4 different dudes and how we gotta deal with how. I almost said something, but I ain't gonna say it.
No, go ahead and say it.
We need to have, a movie with 4 dudes. One got to deal with a woman that complains and don't want to work, and then the other one got to deal with a woman that don't let them see their kids, but he trying to do everything he can.
So a reversal movie.
Other dude, reverse to them for colored men.
For
you know what I'm saying? Damn it, hell, shoot, crap.
For colored men.
Straight up though, man.
Well, they made a movie for colored men.
What's that? Huh?
Roots.
Oh hell! Shackles on, getting our feet cut off and stuff.
Oh man, we're gonna take another quick break. We're gonna be back. We're gonna talk about what you listening to, music wise,
yeah,
and then only choose one John Singleton edition if you want to say.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. All right, man, we back. More beats and politics, and I want to know one thing: what you listening to these days now, music wise? What you listening to? What's in your car or what's on your streaming playlist? Like, I'm gonna tell you what I'm jamming. You may get a little. Now I don't know. You may be like, may agree with me, but I don't know why I've been jamming this lately. I'm gonna let you go first.
I've been jamming a lot of. I've been trying to do some soul searching, bro. Like, I'm trying to get into newer artists.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that old head that's, oh man, y'all youngsters ain't you know, the hell is this crap?
Yeah.
Turn that rap crap off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to get into I can't even really say any names, bro, but just trying to get myself my ears adjusted to the new music of now, you know, the new rap artists. I was been listening to a little bit of 21 Savage.
Yeah, I have too.
Yeah.
21.
And
what songs though?
His last project, was it an album or was it a mixtape?
His last project was an album. The album name is I Am. I Was.
Okay. I was listening to this. I know he did a video for it, but he was basically like a positive message. I can't remember what the name of it, but I've been listening to 21, a little bit of Vic Mensa. He's underrated, bro.
Vic Mensa?
Yeah,
he is.
yeah. Of course, I've been listening to Nip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm able to finally listen to him now. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't listen to him for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you keep thinking about.
Yeah. But of course, you know, I always jam Nip. But I've been really trying to figure out about the new Houston artist though. That as well.
Man, I've been trying to do that too.
Yeah.
Cause right now, I would say just say new. I mean, ain't new Houston artists, but
they always been there. It's nobody really new. They always been there.
It's only I hate to say this. I kind of stopped listening to them because nobody's putting out the music to where it's like they're separating themselves.
Yeah, only people like Meg Thee Stallion.
Well, Meg Thee Stallion ain't doing nothing different. It's just her music just hot right now.
Yeah, she got bars though, bro.
Nah, that's what I'm gonna say. Now I heard a freestyle she was doing. I was like,
yeah.
I mean, she was going hard.
Yeah,
like, she was killing it.
It's this one man. I was so upset with myself, bro. That episode, I think the first episode we did when we was talking about female rappers. I was so upset with myself, bro. I forgot to mention this one rapper name. This girl from Louisiana.
Who was that?
3D Dante.
I heard of her.
Man, bro.
I think I seen somebody post something about her.
Dog, she is a monster. She's kind of like on that type of vibe with Meg Thee Stallion, but only she's from New Orleans or whatever. But she got bars on top of bars. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what you've been listening to for is new or old artists, like older artists?
I just really been trying to get caught up with the current. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was looking at this little white kid. What's his name? Lil Xan.
Lil Xan.
Yeah. He made an announcement today talking about how he's going to take a break from social media. Like, who gives a damn? But yeah.
Lil Xan, Lil Xanax?
Yeah.
All right, next artist.
Yeah. Straight up, dog. But I mean, yeah, I'm really waiting on certain people to drop projects though. I'm really waiting on Kendrick.
Yeah, I was.
And I'm really waiting on J. Cole.
Schoolboy Q got something coming out.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard it.
That's true.
But I don't know.
That's
if
what I've been jamming on. I've been jamming on his last album, Oxymoron.
Yeah.
Through Schoolboy. Dang, I'm so glad you said that. Him. I've been jamming on Schoolboy Q and the other guy that's on that label. Damn.
Who? J Rock.
Yeah, J Rock. Yeah. He's so underrated, bro.
Man, J Rock should have been
out.
J Rock should have been out. Like I'm thinking like to be if J Rock came out before Kendrick, does Kendrick still have the same effect?
I think so.
Because he was the first artist though on that label, J-Rock.
Yeah, I think so though. Kendrick,
but they all help write each other music.
Yeah, but still, I think Kendrick is just one of those rappers that he would have eventually outshined everybody.
But Kendrick came at a time on the West where it was really nobody doing anything except for the Game. Big.
That's true.
And Kendrick was co-signed by Dre.
Yeah.
So imagine J-Rock they switch roles.
Yeah.
Where's J-Rock right now?
That's a good question.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Say Dre co-signs J-Rock the same way, and he probably did. And I think that I know J-Rock got in that accident and whatnot. But think about that.
Dang, yeah, that's true.
Cause they all dope. Schoolboy Q, Absol, J-Rock, Kendrick, they all dope.
Yeah. What you think about YG?
I like YG.
Okay.
I heard a new song he got called Stop Snitching.
Stop Snitching. I like the video. The video is amazing.
Yeah, the video.
That video
is crazy.
It's based off of Denmark VC.
Wow.
You know who Denmark VC is, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know Denmark VC, and it's a film director that wanted to do a movie on Denmark VC. Wow. But that movie would upset a lot of blacks. That movie would upset a lot of black folks. So YG did a music video that was basically kind of a tribute to Denmark VC. Denmark VC was a slave that was he basically spread the word that, hey, we're rising, we're uprising, we're going to do this revolt. And it spread it to different plantations.
Yep.
And this revolt was going to be so big, it was basically going to end slavery. That's how big the revolt was going to be. Yeah. And a couple of sellouts got word, of the
told
their master, and hundreds of slaves were hung.
But they ain't gonna really show that
children
video.
And women. Yeah,
that video, because people was like, the imagery is too much. But
yeah.
I mean, it's real though.
Yeah, and it basically shows. So the name of the song is "Stop Snitching," and that's basically what the sellouts on the plantation did. They snitched and got kids, women hung.
But I wonder if
men.
Is he associated that with the gang culture though? Cause YG a blood.
That's a really good thing. I'm glad you said. That's a good way you could look at that too.
Yeah, is he associated with gang culture too?
That's a good conversation. That's a really good conversation, bro. Because if you say you're a Blood or a Crip, and if you knew of a killer that killed, you know what? Better yet, I'm gonna use this for example. I was looking at this Cameron interview, and I was just so embarrassed by it. This happened like back in the early 2000s. I know you know about it.
Stop snitching.
The guy had told him, the guy that was interviewing him told him, so if you knew that you stayed on the same floor,
I remember that,
with the serial killer, and people on your floor was disappearing, and you knew straight up that this guy was doing it, would you tell the police? This nigga said no. Because he was like, man, snitching ain't what I do. But, like, people are disappearing, bro.
Yeah, like you ain't going to say nothing?
Yeah. Like,
I'm going to tell you like this.
Like, you're that embedded to portray this image and this lifestyle. You want people to be sold on it that much to where you would allow me as a husband, as a father, you would allow me and my family to be destroyed. And you know who killed, somebody like my brother, for instance. You would know who killed my brother, but you wouldn't say nothing. But you would see me taking out the trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like that.
Ain't that crazy?
It's like that on the streets, though, still to this day.
Yeah.
Like, people know other people. That could be their worst enemy, and they probably know who killed them, but they ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you can know the murderer of this 4-year-old.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
You won't say nothing.
Right now, like, I'm nowhere near a street dude.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near the drug. None of that.
Yeah. Same
I'm gonna
here.
tell y'all like this on camera. I'm not going to jail for none of you niggas.
Yeah.
If they say who did it, him.
Nigga, I'm singing like David
Him.
Ruffin.
I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? But see, I don't put myself around those positions to get caught up like that. You know what I'm saying? But they be like, who did it? That nigga right there. Yeah. I ain't going to jail for
bring
none
the lineup.
of you.
Shoot, you can bring the lineup in here. Shoot, you don't even have to put me behind one of those mirrors. They can see me. That nigga. Number 4, number 2.
Hey, look, we got to change that whole narrative about the snitching thing because it's too many people out here dying and it's too many cold cases. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because of this no stop snitching thing. But that's what I'll say is that whole YG song, is that related to gang culture though?
That's good. And that's a good question that you could ask. Yep. That's a good question.
I ain't going to ask YG.
Well,
no, it's fine.
But you know what? Yeah, even if you don't ask YG, they need to.
You need to address, is this related to gang culture or is it related to, you know what I'm saying?
Because we got to address, the things that's going on in our communities. Mm-hmm. We got savages that's terrorizing our communities.
Yeah, trips. Like, it shouldn't happen. Like, we need to clean it up. We need to get everybody on the same page, everybody together. But let me tell you what I'm listening to.
Yeah.
And don't talk about me. This one, I'm just new artist.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it for you. I'm just telling you don't listen to music. You don't know this song?
Is that
Lil
Nas?
Yeah, Lil
Nas X.
Yeah. Look, man.
I'm gonna take my.
As much as I may sound whack, but it's actually sound kind of jamming to me, man.
You know what, bro? And
my kids be listening to. I guess that's why I'm listening to.
I slowly been transitioning into country music though.
I never could get into country music. After I started listening to the words, it was depressing.
Yeah.
Like you hear a song where this wife done left him and he got cheated on and trying to figure his life. I was like, this kind of depressing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I never really. All country music is not like that.
I think that was kind of weak for old dude to talk about Lil Nas X. What's that dude? He an East Coast rapper.
I don't know. I ain't even pay attention because
Dave East.
I'm never.
Did you see that?
I'm never gonna hate on a man that's hustling and getting his bread.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X is doing what he can. He got a single. He hot. Let the man make it.
Let him make it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like at the same time, like only time I would have a problem with Lil Nas is if he's saying he the greatest rapper alive.
Yeah.
If he say something stupid like that.
If he was on some Jacquees, King of R&B.
Or some Soulja Boy type stuff. That's different. But man, let that man make his music. Yeah. His stuff is being played in arenas across the country. Yeah. He is making his bread. Let that man do.
Because everybody have they time.
Exactly.
Let him have his time, bro.
So I mean, for his new artist, that's why I've been listening to. I've been listening to R&B a lot. I've been listening to her a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always liked her music, but
I wonder what the hell happened to SZA.
I don't know. I think she said. I know at once she was talking about she was gonna take a break from music or something at one point.
I know she had like a vocal, like an accident.
I think that's why she said she was gonna probably take a break from music. Okay. That's why you didn't really heard nothing.
Ain't that crazy though? Yeah, she was like
dope.
She was bubbling for a little bit.
She was bubbling. She was hot. She was playing on every station around the country at one point.
Yeah, especially with that side chick. But yeah, man, we got to do an episode about these side chicks and these side babies.
Side chicks and side babies.
Yeah, man.
But I've been listening to that, and then for his rap, lately I've been playing a lot of, maybe because I'm hoping that it will come back, kind of the mid 90s to early 2000s raps, like old Outkast, ATLiens Outkast,
You
been
know what,
listening
bro?
to
I'm so glad you
Jeezy,
said.
2001 Jeezy.
Yeah, I would love to just see a lot of these other artists just come back with some new music, like Outkast, um, um, just a whole bunch of artists that we grew up on, bro.
Yeah,
But I'm especially Outkast though.
but I know this is kind of off the music subject. You know what? I saw a video on Instagram that kind of got me really excited about just Houston rappers, the old Houston rappers.
What?
When I seen the baby had what's your boy on there from SUC?
Not
God.
Pokey.
No. He had an Instagram video. He didn't even know who he was. The baby didn't know who he was. I mean, as Houston artists, we know who he was,
Yeah.
but let me go back to it. It was a video he had on Instagram. He was freestyling. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up for you. It got me so excited just looking at it.
Yeah.
Big Shasta. Big Shasta was just rapping.
Mm-hmm.
The baby don't know who Big Shasta is, but we know who he is. I just like how he get in his pub. He the driver, rapping his music
Wow.
though. The baby don't know who he
Got
is.
that boy some hits, some shine.
Yeah, but
Hey, but you know what, bro? That's shout out to the baby, man.
I
That's
respect-
dope right
that's
there.
That's why I was so
dog.
excited. I'm just so happy for him because
That's dope.
the baby, he didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to do that, bro.
But he
you know how many
did, you know what I'm
followers
saying?
Shasta probably got?
The baby
off
got
of that?
1.7 million followers.
And 1.7 million people saw
Saw
that.
that exactly and gave Big Shasta that
And
platform.
people gonna be like, "Damn, who is Big Shasta?" And they're gonna pull up all his old stuff, kind of somewhat make him relevant or something.
Yeah, you got to go back and look at the epic Lil Flip, Big Pokey freestyle.
That was dope,
You know,
the baby. That's dope,
that's
man.
what I
We
like.
need more artists doing stuff like that.
And that's one of the artists I kind of started listening. I started listening to his music based off that. I heard a song that he did, but it made me go back and look at the baby stuff.
Yeah.
Or listen to his stuff.
Yeah.
Some of his music it was like, man, okay, it's all right. But then some of it, I'm like, I
Little
don't
stuff
know
like
about
that says a lot about the artist, though.
But I respect the baby.
Yeah.
For that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
that's
always,
dope.
You know what I'm saying? Just to give that man from Houston a shot.
Yeah,
like that.
that was dope.
That's
yeah.
highly honorable to
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying? Because we from the city, you giving people like that a shot, man. But
Yeah.
the Big Shots have been around for a while, so
That's
know what I'm
good,
saying?
bro.
So, but for his music, that's what I've been on.
Yeah, okay.
So, but we are winding down the ending of this. But you know what we got to do before we go, right?
What, man? What we got to do, man?
You only can choose one.
Okay.
This one we gonna do is gonna be dedicated to John Singleton.
Don't do that, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it hard, but because it's gonna make people go back and look at all these movies and get this man his family some money for streaming these movies, whatever.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying he broke or nothing, but just to give him that pub. So out of all these movies, we're gonna do 4, and we're gonna do a wild card, right?
Okay.
You only can choose one. So
When they gotta go?
No, you only can choose one out of all these movies.
Oh, okay.
So the first one, Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Poetic Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Boy. Higher Learning. And the wild card is going to be, we kind of already talked about it, but the wild card is going to be Rosewood.
Dang, dog. Shoot.
Only can choose
that's
one.
hard right there, man. Golly, Eric. I don't like you for that, dog.
You only can choose one. I know that it's not cool, but John Singleton,
Rosewood,
that just show you how dope he was. So you only can take one of these movies with you. We're gonna put it like this. We're gonna take only one of these movies you can take on a 8-hour flight. You only can watch this one movie. Or just say a 3-hour flight, you only can watch this one movie. Out of all those movies I just named. Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Baby Boy, Higher Learning, Rosewood as a wild card. Which movie you watching? On the plane. 3-hour flight. Which movie you watching? Because there's so much more I could have named, but I'm going to just name those.
That's so hard, bro. Can you go first?
He said, can you go first? If I'm watching a movie and I'm on a plane, 3 hours, I'm going to watch... Ooh, shoot.
I know, dog. Like all those movies, all of them are relatable. All of them.
I think I'm gonna go with All-Star Hood classic, Boys in the Hood. I gotta go with Boys. I'm sorry. I'm looking, I'm like, dang, these some tough movies, but yeah, my choice gonna be Boys in the Hood.
Man, it's hard for me. It's hard out of Boys in the Hood and Rosewood.
But I'm gonna tell you what my second would be though. If I had a choice, my second would be Rosewood. That would be my second.
I would probably go with Baby Boy.
For number one?
I don't know. Dang, I don't know, dog.
Talk about you.
Nah, not Baby Boy.
I mean, if that's what you want, hey, that's your opinion.
No. I'm just thinking, bro.
All right. Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Baby Boy, High Learning, Rosewood.
I go with Rosewood.
So what's number one? Rosewood?
Rosewood's number one.
Yeah, Rosewood, great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
And then it's based on a true story.
Yep.
And it showed brothers fighting back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Rosewood. Even though it makes me mad to watch it.
It does.
But
to know the fact that we had a town.
That was a
thriving town.
That was a great movie though.
Yeah.
Man. It showed really
it showed how black people could work together.
Yep. And then but with Ving Rhames playing in that role, it showed as heroes, you know what I'm saying? Black heroes.
That's it.
That was saving people's lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though he was taking some, but he was trying to save his people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's why that's number one for me.
Rosewood.
Because it's based on a true story and it showed us fighting back.
Yeah. Not always being
scared. Yeah.
Gotcha. So but what's coming in the second though?
Probably Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Yeah. So you got to reverse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I like. This gonna be good. I can't wait to put this up because I want to see what y'all got to say.
Yeah.
So, but that has been number 5. Fifth Flow.
Yeah, it's
the Fifth Flow.
Yeah. Episode number 5.
Fifth Flow.
Yeah.
Beats in Politics, man. Yeah. I hope y'all subscribing. I hope y'all watching. And y'all need to watch these videos a little bit longer. Y'all missing out on some things.
Yeah.
Because y'all only
watching it for 20 and 30 minutes and stuff.
No, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We're talking about a lot of stuff because if you get to the end of this video, as I'm talking, there is going to be a 5K subscriber giveaway. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be some ducats involved.
Yeah.
So I suggest you watch. Mm-hmm. Subscribe to the Beats in Politics channel.
Yep.
And subscribe to all of our... Patting down this juice cut.
Yeah, man, this nigga told me I look like a running back from 1992.
Who told you that, dog?
One of my coworkers.
He said
he's like, boy, haircut came with a Poetic Justice DVD.
Oh my god, dog. Bro. Oh shoot.
And then he said I look like a 92 backup running back. Not the starter, you know what I'm saying?
He said backup.
The backup, yeah.
But this is another episode of Beats in Politics. So y'all subscribe. So it's gonna be a 5K sub giveaway once we hit 5,000 subscribers. So get us there so we can hit that milestone and give something away to you guys. So Just keep watching. I appreciate the people that are watching and the ones that are sharing and liking. So I mean, every week we're gonna give y'all something, man. Just give us some ideas, drop some comments below to let us know, stuff y'all want to talk about.
Yeah.
Hear us talk about. So, but yeah, it's your boy Eric Rashad.
It's your boy Leo Solomon.
And we out.